I know that everyone was expecting Heat Wave, but I'm gonna throw a curveball. Not for any reason in particular. For no reason in particular, I'm throwing a curveball. Alrighty. So yeah, today, as the title and thumbnail suggest, we are using LYRICAT. So, I'm going with a little bit of a weird set. Now look, I actually don't really know what I want to do. I'm gonna be entirely honest, I don't really know what to do. So, LYRICAT, it got HASTEN, and now I'm actually just running all of its coverage moves. Now, the only real reason I'm actually doing this is because I don't see any, I don't know, I just don't, it's weird, because if you run Resonate, you can't run one of these. You need Discordance for Lashent, you need Boom Bash for Metals and Ice types, and you need Splitting Headache for Ursul. But if you run Resonate, you're walled by Ursul, right? And I feel like these moves are literally just, you don't use your stab move. I don't know. It's weird. Discordance is like one of our strongest moves because it's boosted by Tone Deaf, so it'll essentially act as our stab move, but then Splitting Headache is also buffed by Volcanic Ash. Our TPs are pretty generic. And honestly, I'm just hoping that this goes well. I also decided I'd want to... I don't know why I brought Hydrolin, but I thought I'm going to try Hydrolin. Listen, maybe I'm losing it, but I don't know why I wanted to try out Hydrolin, but I thought maybe it could be funny. So we're just going to see if it is funny. I do need to figure out how exactly I want to handle this Plasmoth. I could just go with Infernix. Infernix is kind of mid, actually. I'll go with Wobbulead. No one expects it. I'm going to try a bunch of different things because I can't do Heat Wave today because there was no Heat Wave up. So I didn't really have many options. Thunder Summon. Okay, so we're fighting a Thunderstorm team. So it's Overclock Tyrex. And I don't have a Luminami, nor a bulky water type. I have Hydrolin. So we're probably going to be winning this game. Let's go for one layer of barbs. We get crit off rip. Oh, this is going to go splendid. You can already tell. But yes. Yes. See how this goes. Are they expecting a driving force? No, they go straight into the actual demon that I don't know if I can actually beat. I have a Hydrolin. Yeah, I don't really know how I'm going to go about beating this thing. Maybe it just goes for Vice Jaws and it doesn't... Maybe it goes for Vice Jaws, not Earthquake. Go for Steel Crusher. I take nothing. Unfortunately, I do not have Raging Flames, so I can't exactly hinder this thing, but I can Fire Breath it. I don't know if he'd want to stay in on Fire Breath. It'd be nice if I could kill Tyrex. I also get Thunderstorm boosts with Phage Knot. I brought Phage Knot because I was scared of Stratosaur. But why would they use Stratosaur in Thunderstorm is the real question, right? Is this the Soul Burst version? I think it is. Where else would this come in? I feel like I'm about to get Electroblasted, and I'm not gonna lie, my switch-ins to Electroblast aren't very good. So, probably gonna full send this. Oh no, it's Torrential. Okay, so I was thinking it was gonna be Soul Burst. It was not Soul Burst. Okay. Now what? Okay, let's go Hydrolin, because this is gonna go well. This is gonna go well. I don't know if I can win this. This seems a little difficult. It's Power Focus with our Hydrolin. We have our Clutch plushie. We just gotta hope that Luck of the Sea is on our side. We do outspeed it, so we're gonna be able to get our Thistle Slash off here. Torrential comes out. We lose our entire health bar, but we now can hit it with a Thistle Slash. You don't understand. We did all that so we can Thistle Slash it and not kill because we didn't crit. Alright, I'll drop the Hydrolin. I thought it'd be funny. But the joke was I'd rather use Hydrolin. This isn't going very well. This is not going well at all. Yeah, this is going horribly wrong. In all honesty. I was hoping that Hydrolin would kill it, but it did not kill it. Because Hydrolin, I guess, is not that good. Yeah, it seems like if you don't have a water-type melee tank, too many things kill you. So I'll probably drop Hydroland for Lumi, just so I don't die to things like this. I wanted to try not to use Luminami, but I don't think that's possible now. Definitely not a great matchup for what I'm trying to do, though. They got double speed abilities because of the weathers, and I'm having a Hasten Lyricat on my team. Okay. Well, what can I do here? I mean, we pretty much only have Lyricat to deal with this. I guess I'm gonna get... I don't really know what to do. I'm not gonna lie. There's not a whole lot to do, is the issue here. Yeah, I mean, not a good first showing, huh? Maybe I should be bringing Earth types. They're kind of broken. I'm gonna attempt to hasten. They go straight Plasma. Could I hasten again and outspeed everything? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe they didn't bring Stratosaur. Maybe they didn't bring Stratosaur. Maybe they didn't bring Stratosaur. Because that thing kind of full counters my Lyricat here. Let's try one more hasten. Let's just see if we can potentially get Lyricat to win this. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit. Yeah, at this point, we're boosted up. We only got one shot here. We just hope that they didn't bring Stratosaur. Because why would they bring Stratosaur with Thunderstorm? You gotta think about these things, right? It's a bad idea. Okay, well, we outspeed this. Unless it's like Boots Overclock. Yeah, this is why I think this coverage is good, because what if I dropped Boom Bash for Resonate, you know? Alright, bam. Down goes the Tyrex. Hold on. This is gonna be so dumb if I make this comeback. Like, genuinely, this is gonna be so dumb. Dude. Stop. Clutch Plushie Avatros. This video game is not real. Oh, I refuse to believe this is real. Clutch Plushie Avatros. Oh, I refuse. This game is not real. Well, Lyricat would have won, but we ran into the only person in the entire game running Avatros, and on top of it, they're running Clutch Plushie. Do I just kill it with Jolt here, and then Magnify on Plasmoth? But I don't think Rogue's gonna do all that much to me, because it's Clutch Plushie. Let's just Magnify. Oh, wait, no, it crits me. Okay. Well, we're running on a 108 HP Phage Knot because of the crit there with the Avatros. Let's Jolt, just to kill the Avatros. Yeah, I've never seen Clutch Plushie Avatros before. I fought the only person in the world using it. Kind of sad, though. I got a really good push there with the Lyricat. That would have been really cool had I gotten that. Okay. Let's see what we want to do here. Halvantic is in. Well, I guess we're Thunderstriking. Yes, Thunderstrike is stronger than Rant, because it's overcharge boosted in Thunderstorm. Ugh. Hiya! Okay. Not sure how we're gonna get out of this one. It might be close, I'm not sure. I mean, it would depend on what, I mean, if it's Pestilence, Plasmoth, I mean, we're just gonna lose anyway. I actually would have had that if they didn't have, Clutch Plushie Avatros. A Clutch Plushie Avatros that I fought. Would I have two-shot? I actually outsped it. Oh, I could have magnified again. That would have been funny. If I got the second Magnify off there. I could have, maybe. But no, I fought the only human being in the entire game that's running Avatros, and they're running Clutch Flushy on top of it. That's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna hope... So I dropped the Hydralin. It was funny for one game. Is this, like... This is Thunderstorm. I'm fighting Thunderstorm again. Back to back. Maybe I should be running Raging Flame over Barbs here on Malevoax, I feel like. Just so I could burn, because I think the burn would be much more useful here. We're gonna bring it because there's a Grimuline, so we want to be able to counter the Grimuline. This is good in general into Thunderstorm. Let's bring you... I don't want to bring my Stratosaur into Thunderstorm. I feel like that's a really bad idea. And... yeah, I'm gonna drop Barbs for Raging Flame, honestly, and have Wobble be my Barb setter. I'd like Barbs this game, but I don't know how I'm gonna get them up, especially if they lead with Grimuline. It's either gonna be Grimuline or Plasmoth, right? So wouldn't Malevoax actually just be the better lead in general here? The problem with this team is Joltooth kind of deletes me if I don't keep Wobblisk alive. And Himber kind of deletes me as well. But it's fine. We'll figure out the problem with Himber later. We can figure out the issue with Himber, yeah, it was one of these two. It was one of these two. So we are gonna go for a not provoke Barbs. They're probably gonna provoke us, but let's see. They zip zap. That's fair. We get one layer of Barbs up as they're gonna go into probably their Surebot, which is what, gonna Jetstream. They actually go Joltooth. See, now I'm really wishing I had Raging Flame, because that would have been so peak to go for here. I am tanky and I can tank a hit, but yeah, I need to grab Raging Flame. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I think Waba is fine. Honestly, I'm upset about that Avatros. It was the only Avatros in the game. The only one in the entire game. Though actually, shouldn't it have been grounded because it's an air type in Thunderstorm, so Barbs would have hit it? I don't know if that's how it works. But if that is how it works and the game itself bugged, then I'm going to be an unhappy camper. Are they going for a Brawn boost? Alright, they're button mashing. I am worried how we want to go about this. I'm going to deep freeze. I'm just going to see if I can get damage on this thing. Because I need it, that's for certain. I don't think I'm in a terrible spot at all with... I don't think I'm in a bad spot in the slightest with LYRICAT. If I can get it set up. If I can get it set up on Plasmoth, that would be angelic. I'd be so happy. Alright, let's driving. They Brawn boost. Okay. Sure. Why not? Oh, how glorious. I mean, we sent Wobblisk in. We're going to start causing havoc. They can't exactly zip zap because they don't have an immunity to Driving Force. They're in checkmate, actually. Yeah, they were in checkmate. That's really funny. They literally, they had... No, that's Zutzwang, right? It's Zutzwang. Where any move that they make just leads to a worse spot because they don't have an immunity to Driving Force, but they don't want to take damage on Plasma because they need their setter still alive. Right? So, yeah, no, they literally could not have done any good move there. It was literally just bad moves in general. Surebot's almost dead, which is nice. No! Not back into the Plasmoth. They're in Zutzwang again. Well, I can use support moves again, but it's not like I'm going to. I will keep clicking Driving Force on your yeah. They're just in a terrible spot. Every time you zip zap, I get free damage. Now we're just gonna get damage on Halvantic. We're also revealing the entire team. So we know they have Halvantic, Surebot, Plasmoth, and Joltooth. It's no... Stop! This can't be real! Why does this keep happening? Oh my god! Stop going into Plasma! Jeez, man! No way! They have their entire team revealed in LYRICAT after 2 Hastens wins the game. Alright. Here's the thing I was honestly worried about. With my Wobbleth being one shot, we are going to die here. Unfortunately. If we go Malevolwax, we can't... I would love to have Raging Flame on Malevolwax right now. Wobbleth just did so much work. That was absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I mean, we're dead. We can't really save this. I'm trying to think. Because... I mean, we take too much damage with LYRICAT, right? Because we're tender. Phage Knot wouldn't work. Technically, Phage Knot could work. I'm thinking that if I go for a Hasten with LYRICAT now, right, and they go into Plasmoth, then I'm all good. There's also a shot Infernix might live, but I don't think that's worth risking. I can also just go Phage Knot, which is really, really safe, which can just magnify. But if they go for Earthquake, that's bad. I actually think that the best move here is LYRICAT and Hastening. In a weird way, this does work. Unless they're like, oh, I have to go Plasmoth on this, right? I need to just hope I don't get flinched. Okay. We get our Hasten off, and now we can just kill Joltooth, and if they go into Plasmoth, we can kill Plasmoth. So we can just get 2 kills here, guaranteed. Pretty much. Splitting Headache is double in power, so it is our strongest move. We go back. Take down the Joltooth. Beautiful. LYRICAT with Hasten is honestly really threatening. It really is. So yeah, they're going to go Plasmoth here because they need to go like... They're freaking out. They need to set up their Thunderstorm again. Because they can't outspeed this with Surebot. They can't. Unless they go into Plasmoth. Then I kill Plasmoth. And then it's just going to be a thing is if you can beat me down in time. Okay. This thing does have a higher speed stat than me. I mean, at this point, I might as well just get rid of this, right? I'm trying to think, like... No. Phage Knot wins the game at this point. Yeah. If LYRICAT dies, LYRICAT dies. Oh, are they going for their... Thriving Pace? Are they Thriving Pace? Yeah, they are. Okay. It would have been funny if I clicked Hasten. Trying to think about why I brought Infernix for Surebot, but then I got so much damage on Surebot immediately that it ended up just not mattering. Splitting Headache. Huh. Okay. Sure. I guess I'll just Fire Breath. I'm assuming Plasmoth is coming in. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I try to Barb more? Actually, no. I think I do Barb, right? Don't I just Barb here? I know you're probably confused as to why I would do that, but wouldn't Surebot come in? Right? They're probably going to Rejuvenate. Oh, they tear down. Yeah, they're trying to keep their Surebot safe. They're trying to make sure Surebot can come in safely. But if I just click Barbs, it can't. I can literally do this. I can literally Barb, because Teardown costs more than Barbs. So I will keep doing this. They're trying to beat Malevolwax now. Are they Rejuvenate is the real question. Are they Rejuvenate? Pestilence, Zip Zap, Teardown, Rejuvenate just makes sense, right? It literally just makes sense for it to be Rejuvenate. I guess I'll Phantom Blast. It is Rejuvenate, okay. He's going to try to beat the Malevolwax. He's going for that angle. I have Health Amulet and I don't take too much damage. Pretty sure if I burn up, my Fire Breath does too much. Maybe. We're kind of making this a little scary because we really want to keep Malevolwax alive for Tata, but I'm pretty sure I can just win the game off with Phage Knot right now. I think. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't work. Let's just Fire Breath, see how much we do. Go for a teardown. Nice, so he's gonna rejuvenate. I get a rest off here for free. He's trying his best to keep his Sherbot alive, but the issue with trying to keep Sherbot alive right now is your Thunderstorm is running out. That's the issue. They actually do opt for Zip Zap there. He's probably gonna go Sherbot, right? Sherbot literally just makes sense here. Only thing that really makes any sense there. Oh. He's not gonna Primal Slash, is he? Is it assertive? Not assertive, aggressive. Okay. Let's do this. We don't... I think we just win now. I think we won. Because if it's boots, we don't get 2-shot. And if it is gloves, we 1-shot after. Yeah, we don't get 2-shot here. We take nothing. Yeah, so we know this is boots Halvantic. So now we just get to Thunderstrike the rest of the team down. He doesn't really know what to do against this. I don't think he can do anything. We take down the Halvantic with our nice Thunderstrike. Bop. We still have our Jolt to deal with that Plasmoth, because it'll actually set up Thunderstorm for us. Tatab comes in. Right, they still have this thing alive. This makes things a bit more complicated. Actually, I don't know. Jolt, I mean, doesn't really matter what I do, right? Oh, Rant can miss. That was bad. I should have just Thunderstruck. Yeah, I lived this, and I should have just clicked Thunderstrike. Okay, we're good. Very, very close, but we do live that. Very close. I don't understand this Thunderstorm team. Okay, he sets up Thundersummon for our Jolt to maybe kill. No, it probably does. Knowing the defense and what this Plasmoth has been throwing out and outputting this game, I think we definitely just kill it here. Yeah, it has been outputting very low. Oh, it actually lived. It's dead. What do you mean? What do you mean it's alive? He's probably like, oh, at last I can win the game, and I can just go and do my Sherbot. But then I show this. I've had Infernix the entire time. Go for Jetstream. I hopefully hit Flare Blast. Huh. This game's kind of relying on the fact that I can hit Flare Blast as a move, huh? If not, this will be a little awkward, because this game will never end. You don't have enough for Rejuvenate, though. Yeah, just Draco Beam, right? You don't have enough for Rejuvenate. Yeah. That's game. GG. Good game. Goodness. That was a spooky game. It was a very weird game, that's for sure. I didn't really get the Thunderstorm team, but hey, LYRICAT would have done a lot had there not been a thriving Haste Tata. Alrighty, so we're into our final battle, and we are going up against a rain team. So much weather going around right now. Alright, so yeah, we're up against a rain team this time around. I do like my Phage Knot here, despite... actually, yeah, Phage Knot is pretty good. I forgot to get Raging Flame. Frick. Okay, how... We want to definitely bring Luminami, as there is potentially no resist. Or no immunity. There's no plant type, and there could potentially be Lightning Rod Eliguana. It probably is, but I don't know why you would use Lightning Rod Eliguana here when it already resists it. And honestly, you have good switches into it. No, that's definitely Prismatic. That's definitely Prismatic. LYRICAT can't really do anything until Eliguana dies, so I guess what we do is we go Magnify Phage Knot, and if they go into Himber... Okay, so we need Barbs. Barbs are a requirement for us to make any progress in this game. And then I can go with Infernix, which will have Heavy Shield with Clever to hopefully tank hits from Arapago. We have double Power Napper core in the back. Okay, is it gonna be Deladrix? Grimuline, and I did not. I did not bring Malevolwax for Grimuline. I needed Barbs though. I think Grimuline was the better Barbs setter here. I'm gonna Barb once. I go for a slap. I'm down for that. That's okay. I'm not too stressed about dealing with this thing. I just need it to switch out. I'm just gonna get it off the field. I'm gonna take damage, but I just want to get this thing off of the field. Poison Barbs. I have no burn up either. Yeah. I probably should have went for Driving Force first, just to get the Grimuline off of the field. And they go into the actual worst outcome possible of Kirolin. Well, this is going to be a very scary game. My item on LYRICAT's kind of useless, which is sad. This is going to be a tough one, because I don't know if I can win because of the Poison Barbs. Everything I have is going to take slow chip damage. Okay. I do get a nice Flash and Flee here. And we get to see what Eliguana's ability is, if it's Prismatic or if it's Lightning Rod. I feel like they're generally more leaning toward Lightning Rod because of it Prismatic being the secret ability. Oh. Well, I like this. This is good. I like this. We get big chip damage on Delu. And we could go Infernix, but it doesn't really do anything. I mean, we get a Draco Beam off, I guess, and if they go into Eliguana, we can't really do anything against Eliguana, huh? LYRICAT's kind of pointless. It would just die. Phagenaw threatens with Jolt, so we're just gonna click Jolt. And if they go into Himber, we just waste more turns of Rain. Yeah, there's no reason to not click Jolt here. Despite them probably going to switch out, I'm just going to click it anyway. Because there is that weird chance that they're going to stay in. Because they might think I overpredict. But no, they're just going to go into Himber here. Or Eliguana. One of the two. It is Lightning Rod. We have now confirmed it's Lightning Rod Eliguana. Probably going to Mudslide. I'm going to try Magnifying. I want to see if I can break this thing. I want to see if I can break this with Phagenaw. He just let me Magnify, which is very interesting. That's a very offensive Eliguana as well. If it's offensive Eliguana... Okay. You're definitely scared now, and I'm just going to keep clicking the obvious move. I don't really see any reason not to, unless you brought Himber as well. Guess you could have also brought Himber. But let's see. Did you also bring Himber? Or, yeah, okay, they stay and they lose Delu. That's a dub. We took down the Deladrix. They have no Rain. They have to go Arapago, but they can't go Arapago because I have Jolts. They're going to go back to Eliguana, which then means I get to go for Rant. But they went for Zip Zap first with Eliguana, meaning that they're Boots. So that's a Boots Eliguana. Yeah, it's an offensive Boots Eliguana in Rain. So, we could keep Phagenaw around if we wanted to. It's gonna Zip Zap. Let's just go Infernix. Because we can probably keep... Phagenaw around just to try to get the kill on the Arapago later. There's F and F. I take nothing. Probably gonna be Himber coming out if they have it. They have no way to set up Rain. So their Arapago is slowly becoming worse and worse as soon as the Rain turns are over. Probably Arapago. No, Kirolin comes in. Okay, he's going to Sharpen. Because there's no way he's going to go for an attack here. I'm going to Draco Beam. Because I don't think he's going to attack. This is a risky move, but there's Poison Barbs up, and I can't really afford to do anything. He just went for it. I thought he'd predict it, but he didn't. He's throwing out damage as well. Makes sense. He doesn't really have to think. Okay. Let's skedaddle then. Have we gotten enough chip on Eliguana for it to be sufficient? I don't know if we've done enough damage to Eliguana. If I go Waba, it's getting Vital Jabbed. I guess we go Phage Knot and sack it. Because the rain's gonna go down. I mean, why would you bring rain if there's not an Arapago in the back? That's the thing. I'm dead to poison here, unfortunately. Yeah, tragic. Genuine tragedy. Yeah, now we can do this. And we're probably just gonna... Problem is, Radiant Rush and a Flash of Lead, I take too much damage. Well, I really want to hasten, but I genuinely just don't see what I can hasten on. Only thing I could possibly hasten on at this point would be the Eliguana from the team that I'm seeing right now. Yeah, they want to slap down. I don't know. This one is definitely very close. It's gonna be how much damage LYRICAT can output, I think. And now, I believe I Flash and Flee here. If it's Arapago, I go LYRICAT, and I have to go for the Hasten. And just hope that I don't take that much damage. But I probably am going to take a lot of damage. I don't know. This game's going to be like, can LYRICAT tank enough? Right? This is literally... Oh my god. What? This is... I've never seen Slumber Line before. This is some weird stuff. Okay, this is literally best case scenario. Oh my god, hold. Because of the weird set that we're fighting, we might have a good shot here. Maybe. Splitting Headache will end up being our strongest move. We're gonna have to hasten and go for Splitting Headache. We now outspeed Eliguana. We have Barbs up. We have Very Smart at +1. Can LYRICAT output enough damage to get these kills? I don't know if a Splitting Headache in this range will kill Line, but let's find out. We have Splitting Headache, so this hold, maybe. This does the most damage. It's 140 base power. Splitting Headache is definitely carrying the damage of this set. They go Eliguana. Kirolin. Oh my god. Well, Kirolin's dead. Can I Splitting Headache the entire team? Oh my god, hold. Did he throw by slumbering? I think he threw by slumbering. I guess he thought he was slick. Yeah, he has to go Eliguana. Okay, I don't kill it in one shot. I don't. What else do I have? That won't be enough. I would have to one-shot it here. Oh my god. Dude. There's no way. LYRICAT just won. He has nothing. Because you're Arapago and your Line. You have nothing. You lost. There's no way that we clutch this with LYRICAT. Yeah, oh my god. Does Splitting Headache kill it? Arapago has a weird amount of bulk for what it does. But let's see. It's double power. It's 140 base power. Going off of 282 range attack. No! No! And we died of poison. Okay. Can we clutch this? Actually, I don't think Waba was the play. Actually, no, it might be. Let me try one Barb. This is weird. This endgame's weird. Oh. This is a weird endgame. Wow. Actually, godsend there. Does he have enough for another Hydroblast if he goes for it here? He went for what? Frost Beam, Hydro. Let's Hydro again. They generally run 240 energy. Yes, he will have enough. Which means here, I actually wait. Thing is, I want to die, and then he has no energy. That's the thing. I want to make sure when yeah. No, he didn't have enough. Unless that's enough for a zip zap. Unless that's enough for a zip zap, but that doesn't look like it's enough. He has like 39 energy right now. Yeah, that's not enough for a zip zap. There's no way. Now I do this. Yes, the Hydro Blast misses definitely mattered. I think definitely did. But I don't know if it mattered that much, actually. No, it probably did, because then I would have taken Zip Zap Chip here and probably died to the... Yeah, you don't have enough energy. So, I just Flash and Flee twice, because I have the chip and Greenlight is still asleep. Oh, but Slumber remembers. He has enough for Rant! He's Rant! He's Rant! No! That's it. Tragic. He's Rant. The only Rant Arapago in the world. The only Rant Arapago. And he's gonna get his Slumber health back here. Yeah, that's GG. The only Rant Arapago in the world. So we fought, let's see, Clutch Plushie, Avatros today, and also we fought Rant Arapago. I don't think I would have won anyway. No, if I Flash and Fleet, I would have won. I would have had enough damage, I think. Maybe. I don't know though. The only Rant Arapago. Okay. I wanted to do one more actually. I was having a fun time trying to get this thing to work. Let me. Whoa, why is the output on that? Is that what it was on the entire battle? That'd be tragic if it was just silent. Okay, I decided to grab Cosmeor because I've been fighting all weather teams, and then there's no weather setter here. So that was a great bring. You know what'd been really cool here? The Stratosaur that I dropped. This is honestly annoying. Very, very annoying for them. After a Magnify, you have to go into Soul Burst or Upidon. Then I just ranted. Lower your attacks, your landslide doesn't do much. Okay. LYRICAT is also great here because we have Discordance, Boom Bash, Splitting Headache, Discordance, Splitting Headache, Boom Bash. We've got options. I forgot to give this Raging Flame, but I don't think it's super useful here. I think I want to do this team. This seems like fine. It's a little weird though. This game is a little weird. I really don't explain it. What are they gonna lead with? Is it gonna be Valkyrie? I don't know. Our damage is Phage Knot and LYRICAT, and they don't have a good range tank besides Malmerk, but Malmerk cannot tank more than one Phage Knot Thunderstrike. Even then, I don't think we can survive a Magnified boosted Bolt Shell boosted Thunderstrike. You have a lot of range attackers. I might just go for a Bitter Cold. I'm gonna try Bitter Colding. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt a Bitter Cold. I've been playing a lot of the Doodle World dungeons, I'm not gonna lie. They have been an actual blast to play. They've been so much fun. We're trying to do a solo Springling attempt. I'm probably gonna do more attempts after I finish recording this. I'll probably be live maybe 8:30 is what it looks like, probably around that time. So we just froze the Valkyrie, that's pretty big. This thing we didn't have many switches into either, so I'm down to get a big freeze off on that. Yeah, we don't have many switches in this thing at all. Let's go Barb. Barb once. I think that's fine. They go for a Radiant. Yeah, they know I have no light switching. Oh no! They know I got none. They know I got none. Oh no, I'm scared. I got nothing for this. Let's get one Driving Force off here. Probably they're gonna Flash and Flee. They go for Holy Slash. I shouldn't take that much. I still take a lot, but the freeze is gonna put in a lot of work on that Valkyrie. We get a solid Driving Force off. We get some chip. They hopefully don't go into Interruptedon. Hopefully it's Nevermare. How angelic, it's Nevermare. Okay, so this means we can Deep Freeze, which also means we're going to tank the Radiant Forecast. But this is a good Deep Freeze. If they go into Eruptodon, we have to go into Infernix and then Dissipate on their Magnify. And then we have to go, after the Dissipate, go into LYRICAT and hope that we have enough I don't know how we're going to beat the Eruptodon after they go into it here. They actually stayed in and go for a Vine Lash to get my Milkshake heal. I get half their health with my Deep Freeze here. I take the damage from the Radiant Forecast. Yeah, I took nothing. I'm gonna get one more layer of Barbs, and I think I'm just gonna end up sacking Waba. Waba, I'm more so realizing, is something that you either save for something hyper-specific, or you use it immediately and it dies. That's what you do with Waba. I've gotten, that's the best use out of it I've gotten. They're gonna get 4 health back here. So they gotten 4 health back. Oh no. Now how do we want to go about this at this point? Malevolwax is fine. We're gonna take damage from Harrow, but we do get an annoying Fire Breath. Actually, we're gonna Phantom Blast, because if they go into Eruptodon, this just does more damage. And if they go into Valkyrie, Fire Breath would have been better. So we're gonna find out if this was a good idea or not. Does Malevolwax have Dark Surge? I actually don't know that. Is it Valkyrie? No, it's Terraclaw. Okay. I'm down for that. I don't really know what this is supposed to do to me. I'm not gonna lie. What is the point of this? I guess I'm gonna burn up. I can get a little bit of setup off here. It doesn't have Dark Surge, it has Rant, and that's all. At level 49. W level 49 move. Go Valkyrie. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get a burn up off here, and I am gonna get a big Fire Breath as well, so I'm completely down for this. This is great. Alright, Fire Breath! I actually outspeed it, so we actually get the kill. Almost. Go for a Gust. Do they die to Frostbite Chip? Hopefully they don't. They do. So I don't get Barbs up anymore. Tragic. I would have loved to keep those up. Losing Valkyrie there is great for me. I don't know if... I think I need Barb's Chip for the Terraclaw. Yeah, they're going Zulong every time. E-Burst is definitely coming out. I can't tank it. I don't think I can actually switch into this thing. I mean, only thing I could do is go Infernix and just hope it's not Goggles, but it might not be Goggles. Yeah, this is my only real option, is if I want to try and keep Malevolwax alive for that Terraclaw. Yeah, actually go for Ancient Roar. I'm more so believing that this... Okay, what are you going into is the real question. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like no matter what you go into, because you have nothing that can kill me, I'm going to Dissipate, because you lost your Nevermare, so you can't hit this super effectively easily. Like on the melee side, at least. So... Actually, no. I didn't kill Nevermare, right? Nevermare's still alive. That's probably coming in here. The Primal Slash, I'd assume. Terraclaw, Zulong, Malamurk. Terraclaw, Zulong, Malamurk, Nevermare. They do not have Eruptodon. Okay. We are Raging Flaming here to... We might as well... Unfortunately, they miss. Oh, I would have loved to get that off. That's tragic. It goes into Phage Knot. How great. Alright. Alright, I guess I'm ranting. There's no reason not to rant. I would have loved to get my Driving Force off there, though. That would have been great. Lower range attack. As they go for a Marsh Waves, I tank it really well because of the rant. And now we Thunder Strike, just to take down the Malamurk. Maybe. Because they're probably... Actually, they go Terraclaw here. No, they don't. They sack off the Malamurk. Nice. I think this kills. Nice! Phage Knot gets so much damage output. It's ridiculous. Probably going into Terraclaw here, right? No, Terraclaw's dumb. I just Magnify. Yeah, this is your only option. They're going to Harrow as well to cover for Malevolwax coming in, so I'm going to go into Infernix. They need to Harrow. Or they could Primal Slash as well. Actually, Primal Slash is much better. Neutral against my entire team. I go for Parasitize, actually. I could have actually gone for a Mag. No, but I wouldn't have lived. I get crit, unfortunately, but hey, that is the beauty of Razor Sharp Nevermare. If I get Primal Slashed, can I go into Lyricat? Let's just Draco Beam. And if they go into Terraclaw, they do. I can go into Malevolwax and Barb. Unfortunately, I miss, but I can Raging Flame the Terraclaw to make it basically useless. Nice. They go for a Bulk Up. Don't really see how I'm going to be able to defend against this. Parasitize comes out. I don't take much. They get a little bit of health. Now the interesting thing here is they have 2 quad resist to Phage Knot right now. 2 of his Loomians 4 times resist this guy's main stab option. But I'm still gonna click it. Yeah, because I don't think at any point he's like, oh, I have to... Oh, I actually get a crit there. He's burned. Do I take a lot from this? I have a high melee defense stat. I take a little bit more than I wanted to. I think I magnify, then I go for the kill. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to magnify, then go for it. Unless they go into something weird. They actually just go Nevermare, and I live any hit, so I can actually... Do I live any hit? Depends if it crits. Yeah, I live any hit as long as it doesn't crit. So a 1 in 8 chance I die here. But if I die, I get to go LYRICAT, and it survives, so I hasten, and then I can win the game. Yeah. Hold up. Nice. Okay, so actually I would have preferred dying there, funnily enough. Oh, I can still die. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Let's just jolt for the most possible damage we can get. We might as well. There's really no downside to jolting. Hold. Hold. We go LYRICAT. And I believe Zulong has taken Barb's chip. I think. We hasten. You have no way to hit me. You have no energy. I don't think he has enough energy to hit me. He flails! We get 2 hastens off. We get 2 hastens in case it's Boot Zulong. Which, honestly, it could be Boot Zulong with him clicking Ancient Roar. We're going to hasten again. We have literally no reason not to hasten again. To go for another flail. We're at +2 right now. We're burned. Our splitting headache is broken. We have Boom Bash for Terraclaw. Discordance was literally only here for like something like Lashent. Pretty much. You could probably replace Discordance. Probably. Alright. Boom Bash. Bam. Down goes the Terraclaw. Beautiful. Okay. And LYRICAT, I think, wins the game. I think. Because I think I could just kill. Almost an hour of battling in Loomian Legacy. I was actually having a lot of fun. It did not get chipped, but we have... Oh god. This could just Elemental Burst my entire team, huh? Splitting Headache. I don't... These probably don't run Clutch Plushie, right? No, and down it goes. Yes, I realize that because I'm tone deaf, I actually don't get the most amount of damage I can get out of if I was running Resonate. But honestly, we did a lot of damage, and I'm not gonna lie, LYRICAT with Hasten is actually real. I feel like some of the plays that my opponents made were probably not the best, like flailing with the Nevermare there probably wasn't the play. I think you had to instantly go into Terraclaw, then I just have to Boom Bash and pray I can kill everything else. But yeah, honestly, hopefully everyone enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe down below, because it's very helpful. And with all that being said, I will see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye!